Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, or Suit no Majo, on episode 6. Now, this episode right here, I did not expect Gundam to be Gundam already at this point. Those of you guys who's been watching at least some Gundam series, or all the Gundam series, which I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Gundam fans out there, I did not expect Gundam to be Gundam already, which I will get to just a moment because, if you guys watch Gundam, you get the idea. Sorry for being confusing here and there, but if anything else, let's just talk about it, We have to it that, Suleta's mother, or Mercury Suleta, or Suleta's mother, in other cases, or Eri's mother, I'm just gonna put it like that, ends up talking to an old, possibly comrade, or companion, or an associate, I don't know, etc., is talking with her for a bit and ask her, hey, why are you working for this company right now? We have to it that she says, I have no other choice. Listen, I know what you're trying to do, but this ain't gonna make anything better. What you're doing right now is gonna really mess things up. But however, she ends up saying, hey, I do whatever I can. Let's meet again someday, okay? See ya. I'm thinking in my mind, oh dear, that kind of thing. We had to it that Suleta confines her problems to her friends, at the house she's in, but they end up saying man, I don't know what the guy's deal is. And of course we get to see Mione being a little annoyed with Suleta's issue of accepting things and not confining her or telling her or conversing her about the things that she was going to do, that's a problem. Understandable, but that's part of Mercury's or Suleta's personality, she always do things without telling anyone. As for Jaturk, Ghoul Jaturk, he apparently is kicked out of the house, which is understandable. His father's being a jerk, but at least he's gonna still pay for his tuition. So pretty much he's not heir to the house no more, but he doesn't care about that. It's understandable. I think this is a good way for possibly Ghoul Jaturk to actually be developed as a character, because when it comes to characters that starts off having everything and they got the the power to do whatever they want, this is one way for Ghoul to actually learn some humility, and I think it'll be good for him. But I got a bad feeling I shouldn't be connected with him in a personal level or understanding or like him as a guy who would develop, because how Gundam works, man. It's really screwed up. But by all means, after that, we get to see Ellen, having some kind of dream whatsoever, etc. But he ends up being interrupted by, his guardian, or possibly mother, I guess guardian. Because we get to see another Ellen who apparently is, how am I supposed to say it, the real one, while this guy is just a double or a copy, I guess. It's confusing. You guys get the idea, All I know is this Ellen, this guy that might be the real one, I don't even know, because we're looking at clones right now, straight up clones. And I'll get to that just a moment when we get towards the episode, or when we get more down to the episode. We have to it that Suleta finally understands what she wants to stake in her duel, if she wins against Ellen. After testing out some thrusters and parts here and there, we have to it that she tries Suleta was trying to call Ellen and trying to talk to him, and decides to sing him a happy birthday because he doesn't have a birthday, so why not make it today? And it's kind of sad and cute in a way that Suleta wants to help out, but I'm gonna say this too right now, I mean, there are some people who do not want help, or they are who they are, and Ellen, like I said, and what I hypothesized or theorized, how many other people would have predicted as well, no offense and being too critical on that, Ellen is made to be a weapon. That's it. I mean, the way how he was raised and all that, never really had a childhood or hadn't had any happy memories, It just shows that he's cold and being, I guess, a douchebag is because he was raised to be a weapon. He had no happy memories. He's just used to be a tool of war. And that's how it is for almost a lot of things, And it's pitiful and very sad. And, we had to the next day the duel comes about, and we have to it that Suletta Mercury says out loud that if I win, I want to know all about you, Ellen. That kind of thing. I'm thinking in my mind, man, this is going to be crazy on a personal level. And everyone's like, oh, they think this is a love confession. I'm thinking in my mind, no, you idiot. It's not. I'm just laughing off so hard right now, thinking that they took this the wrong way. But I guess that's just how human behavior is, yeah? Okay, forget me for being cringe on that with my stupid wide eyes or something. But yeah, all I can really tell you, the duel went here and there, and it looks like Ellen is able to be on par with like Suletta and Ariel, which I thought it was pretty cool. But here's the crazy part and sad part for Ellen is like he tries to raise his permit score, which is pretty impressive but at the same time dangerous, because this guy may be a superhuman to become a weapon. However, like he never went beyond 3, and the fact that he went to a 4 is actually pretty dangerous, and it's very understandable because like he's really trying to risk everything he can to win and to get something out of it, because he complains to Mercury that you have a family, you have friends, you got goals you want to do. I have nothing of that. All I did was fight and become a tool of war. Is that what you want to hear or something? I'm thinking in my mind, man, dude, he's letting his own emotions get to him, and it looks like to me, like I said, that Suletta actually has the advantage, I mean, like, it does show that she does have the advantage, and it looks like the Gundam Ariel she has actually has another function, It ended up, like, disabling a lot of motor systems and mobility, and then by that time, like, Suletta's funnels, or little, like, beam shooters, I think they're called funnels. I'm gonna call them funnels because I think that's the only word I can think about right now. Forgive me, sorry for the shaking and all that. In other words, Suletta activated another ability and defeated Ellen, and therefore it brings him out of his control suit or cockpit, And then we have to it that like that Ellen tells Suletta that he did have someone celebrate his birthday with him, and that he had absolutely nothing, and it's really sad for him, And Suletta's like, hey, it's okay, don't worry. I mean, I can celebrate your birthday with you. I'm one of those people, It's not a big deal. And this is where I had a feeling that Suletta was going to humanize Ellen, However, after what I watched in this episode, and especially towards the end, which is really screwed up, messed up if anything, we have to it that the next day after the duel, is where Suletta's going to like meet up with like Ellen, for a date or maybe a talk. But however, we have to it that the ones who are in charge of Ellen was going to be disposed of. The guardian of that Ellen ends up saying, please, number 4 is experienced though. We could always choose to feed back the dual data, but they say no, we're done. An enhanced person who can't carry out their orders has no future at all, You have to understand that. I'm thinking in my mind, you just don't get it. And they say, we still have spares, which shows that they've been cloning people, or they have more people to throw away, which is really, really screwed up. This house is already screwed up, whatever they are. And Ellen ends up singing happy birthday song that Suletta's saying to him, and later on it ends up with like a freaking flash of light that Ellen must be toasted whatsoever, And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, that is just really messed up. What the hell? Are you freaking serious? Etc. And so forth. As for the next episode, it's called Shall We Gundam, that's about it. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out next week. Yeah. This episode became Gundam already. I really thought Gundam will only be Gundam towards a middle point of the series, because we have a part 2 coming up next year. I don't know if that's supposed to be Gundam already, but at this point, I guess that's another valuable lesson to learn. Gundam can be Gundam anywhere in part of the series, and I'm thinking, come on, man, that's just mean, As for the Jaturk house, I forgot to mention that the one who took over the house is Lawler Neal, which is apparently like Ghoul's brother, which he looks like a leader, you know, which I believe he could do it, you know. As for Ghoul, like I said, I think he'll develop to be a guy who will be better, you know. I mean, he's gonna first learn some humility and learn how to control his emotions, hopefully, and like I said, be better. But we'll have to see, you know. Which I thought it was pretty like ironic for him, and people are complaining and must be sad for Ghoul, but for me, I think this is a good lesson for him to learn to be better, you know. I mean, like he has to learn some humility, understand the meaning of like how to like be a better person possibly, or maybe better human being. As for Suletta, she has her second win in a row, or maybe like a third win in a row if you count the other duel, you know, that kind of thing, but you get the idea. As for Ellen, it's sad that he was just a clone or a double or just a replacement for the real Ellen, you know. I don't know if that guy might be real or something. I don't care because that guy's a piece of filth. As for the other guy, who apparently is interested in Suletta Mercury because he actually changed like Ghoul and Ellen so much, you know. I don't know what his name is, yada yada yada. I don't care because I don't know if he even that, because I feel like behind that facade of like being a freaking playboy or something is kind of concerning. Now you might be asking me, why are you calling him a playboy? I don't know, man. The guy seems suspicious enough for me, the way how he acts, you know, that's kind of thing. Like being all like, oh, I'm interested in you, you know, you kind of like got my interest, you know, that kind of thing. I'm thinking about mine. Oh, crud. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. Poor Ellen, poor Suletta. If she ever finds out, it's really gonna break her heart. I hope she doesn't stay there for too long, maybe, etc. But you know, Suletta, she's like, I could see her as a okay character for now. I mean, it looks like to me she has this good heart whatsoever, but there are some things that you have to understand that you can't help or even save other people, you know? And Ellen became one of those people. The fact that she won indirectly, just like she killed him, you know? Which is sad, yet like yeah. She's not responsible 100%, but the fact that she won without knowing, even though it's her ignorance and that she didn't know, you know, it's still sad, you know, that kind of thing. But anyways, sucks for Ellen, you know, this Ellen and another one to be replaced, you know, this is so going to be screwed up. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.